Yeah, welcome to the Rebuttal Entertainment. Y'all ready for some action? We're going to talk some boxing. Some boxing. I'll be back in 1 minute. Peace.
Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like
Yeah, welcome to the Rebuttal Entertainment. Hit that like button. That's the first thing you should be doing when you're listening to this show. Share the video. Hit the poll. Tell a friend. You know, the Rebuttal Entertainment, the best boxing podcast on YouTube. And Lorenzo always say, what's going on, Lorenzo? We got Tony K up in here. Willie Ricks up in the joint. Yeah, y'all come on up in here, hit that like button, man. Let's talk about some boxing. Talk about what happened this past weekend. We're going to talk about what's next for Gervonta Tank Davis. And to me, it ain't up to two opponents. I'm understanding. I got my own sources. And if my sources ain't right, I'm going to get on there. You know what? I got my own sources, baby. So y'all come on up in here, man. Let's talk some boxing. Talk about what y'all think about, thought about Richard Hitchins. Richard Hitchins in this weekend. What you thought about Conor Benn coming back off a drug cheat scandal? What y'all thought about what's my man? Big Zang, whatever you want to call him, knocking the you know what out of Joe Joyce. I told you he was gonna knock him out. Joe Joyce, man, all them UK fighters done. Every single one of them UK fighters is done, man. I'm telling you, all of them old. A lot of them is on drugs and stuff like that, man. Man, we ain't thinking about these UK fighters, man. I mean, it's a shame, man. But, you know, Joe Joyce, the juggernaut, whatever y'all want to call him, he need to be gone. He need to retire. He trash. You know what I mean? The man Zang hit that nigga with a fake body punch, right, wop, bop, and it was over. Tony K said the Hitchins fight was born as hell. Yeah, they went on him on Twitter. You know. Yeah, man. Read the program said I almost went to sleep and woke back up. You know, so they having words. Regis and Richard Hitchins having words and stuff like that, man. But you know, I was right. I told you guys a long time ago who Richard Hitchins fight just like. And I was right. Shakur Stevenson. Even the announcer said it. I told you guys, you know, Richard Hitchins fight just like Shakur Stevenson. You know what I mean? Try to, you know, jab, defense, born, you know what I mean? Come forward, go backwards. But he just ain't got the killer instinct. He could have knocked that dude out. These dudes got to get some killer instinct that they want to be taken seriously, man. You're not just going to fight that way and beat some of the best fighters in boxing. You know, you're not just going to fight that way and win yourself a boring fight. You know, Shakur fight that way, but Shakur's a little bit more aggressive than Richard Hitchins, you know what I mean? And Shakur got better defense than Richard Hitchins. But that, man, I'm telling you, both of them snoozers. I mean, both of them is snoozers, man. But, you know, he impressed. He did what he had to do. Beat the man most every round. Every single round. He beat the guy. I'm like, man, it was a born fight. But you know, he take the same approach that Shakur Stevenson take, Richard Hitchins. Hit and don't be hit. Name the game. Hit and don't get hit, right? So you know, hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. Y'all got the link up in there. Y'all want to come on, talk your 5 or 10 minutes or whatever you want to talk about this week, you know, fights. Joe Joyce and Big Zang. Man, Big Zang put a big bang on Joe Joyce. We got Big Tony up in here. What's up, Tony? Yeah, Big Zang got a big bang. Man, I'm telling you, man. Tony, what you think of this weekend fights, man? What you thought about it? Zang just too big and strong for Joe Joyce, man. Joe Joyce got Anthony Joshua syndrome now. After that first fight, he got Anthony Joshua syndrome. He don't want to get hit. Every time Joyce threw a punch, he was like this. I mean, every time Zang threw a punch, Joe Joyce was jumping, backing up. He can't take no punches. His punch resistance is done. Zang, go make that man retire. Joe Joyce, go retire. Enjoy your family, champ. Go retire and go be with your family. That's all I can say, man. Go retire and be with your family, man. Davion in the building. What's up, birthday boy? I wonder where they came up with that dumbass rumor between Tank and Thurman. Hey, man, people always threw that shit. Nestor Gibbs, the Boston voice bullshit snitcher, he said that shit about 6, 7, 8 months ago, man. You know, and I don't know where they brought that shit up all of a sudden and stuff like that. But if you listen to your boy, if you listen to me, you hear the truth. Facts don't feelings. Keith Thurman, my favorite fight, but I tell you, fact don't feelings. I knew that fight wasn't happening. Keith always said he ain't fight till next year. He got 2 fights lined up, man. And then Coach Calvin said, these guys, watch what you ask for. Watch what you ask for. No, watch what you keep called out. Keith Thurman never called out Tank Davis. Think about it. So y'all got to read in between the lines, man. Y'all keep listening to these stupid-ass podcasts saying this stupid stuff to make up any kind of thing. You know what I mean? Stop listening to these stupid podcasters who keep making up anything to get some clicks. To get some clicks, man. That's all it's about. They doing that stuff to get clicks. Tank people. Tank ain't going up no 2-way class to fight Keith Thurman, no matter what you guys think about Keith Thurman. Tank already say, who y'all think I am, Superman? Keith will come in that ring and Keith ain't gonna do no rehydration clause or none of that stuff. So, it's not happening. What do we get out of it? What do Tank get out of it? Rumor mill. It's just crazy, man. Yeah, it's just crazy. We got my man Fuckface in the building. What's up, champ? I mean, y'all gotta stop listening to these people, man. I'm serious. These people, I keep telling you, these people, these podcasts just spread the fake narrative to get the clicks, to get your attention. You know what I mean? Controversies, bring attention to the podcast. That's why I don't listen to BB Sports TV or my guy. Every now and then I still listen to Phenom, but I don't listen to him no more that much either, man. I'm tired of the bull. I can never see Tank going up to 147 ever. Me either. Fuckface, what's going on? How you doing, man? Hope everything good with you and the family, man. It's just some crazy stuff going out there, but we can talk about what you think about this weekend fight, though. Let's get that out the way. Fuckface and he's like Fagnon. Why you call him that, Fuckface? Fagnon. Oh my God, he's funny, man. That's crazy. So what did you think? I gave you my thoughts. Richard Hitchins, I told you guys, he fight just like Shakur Stevenson. Remember, I put all them people, Javion, in the same category. You know what I mean? None of them got no pop. They born as hell. But he can fight. He can fight, but I tell you, man, that stuff, man, I was like this. I was broke. My head almost fell off my shoulder look watching that bullshit, man. But hey, like he said, boxing is hit and don't be hit, right? Right, Javion fuckface? That's what it is. Lorenzo, you know, I don't understand, man, but Richard Hitchins did what he supposed to do. He did what he supposed to do. Hitchins fight like a young Mo Hooker. Oh, for Maurice Hooker? That what you talking about? But him and Shakur Stevenson fight just like, even the announcer said it. He said, man, he fight just like Shakur Stevenson. Yeah, he do. I said that shit 6, 7, 8 months ago, man. I mean, I don't know. I guess because they hang together, you know. But, you know, Richard Hitchins, what's going to happen, like I said before, his defense not as good as Shakur's. You know what I mean? And Shakur got a little bit of killer instinct in him. Richard Hitchins ain't got no killer instinct in him, y'all. That's the second fight he fought fuckface that I seen that he could have took the dude out. He could have took the dude out. But if you ain't got no killer instinct, man, I don't understand these young dudes. If you really want to make a pressure on me, I understand. He said, oh, dude, you know, to pay to hit. Yeah, it's a pay to hit hard. Yeah, he do. But still, you got to get in there. When you had that dude hurt one time or whatever, you should have went in for the kill. Went in for the kill, man. Control aggression. I always tell people that. Control aggression. That's it. Go in for the kill. Knock that nigga out. Stop trying to win on the points. Show us some killer instinct. Because when you fight them A-level competition or A-level fighters, you're going to be in trouble. When they can take that bullshit you're doing. Right, but clinches, too many clinches is illegal, and refs need to start taking all points for that. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. MMA fans don't like boxing because it clinches. Well, okay, I understand that. So, in that case, fuckface, when the man on the ground in MMA and the man on top, and he got you trying to punch, but they holding each other, that's just like clinching. When he got you against the cage and he trying to get his position to throw some punching, they ain't throw punching for like 2 a minute. That's clinching, right? It's the same thing to me. It's the same thing to me. They ain't throwing no punches or nothing like that. They trying to get in position to throw punches for about a minute or something. That's clinching. This shit, MMA born too. They on the ground wrestling. They ain't throwing no punches. But you right. I understand what you're saying. You know, but you know, Richard Hitchins, he impressed me a little bit. He impressed me. He beat him every round. He beat him every single round. Every round, man. Only thing I don't like, he didn't have that killer instinct. You gotta have killer instinct in boxing. You're gonna be a good boxer. You know, you gotta have it. When you know you this much level above a guy and you get him hurt twice, stuff like that, go on there and try to knock him out, even if you don't. At least try. Oh, no, he hit too hard. Oh, no, he hit too. Come on, man. Where they do that at? Oh, no, he hit too hard. Nah, man, you can't do that. You know, you got to go out there and fight. You can't be like, nah, he punches hard and stuff like that. Man, I keep telling you guys, control aggression will do it. You know, you can go knock a guy out in control. You know, while you're in control. These people, man, I don't know. Out there, men of doing nothing, the ref pulls you apart. Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to, you know, give the same example, man. But, you know, you're right. All fighters don't do that, but, hey, that's what he does. The refs need to stop that stuff, though. Once they start clinching and holding and keep this, you're right. You warn them once, then they do it again, take a point. That's the only way they're going to stop that, clinching and boxing. That's the only way they're going to stop that clinching and boxing, man. So what's going on, man? Who do you guys think is Tank Davis' next fight going to be? Who is Tank Davis' next fight going to be? Y'all hit the link if you want to come in for 5 minutes, 10 minutes and talk about, you know, who you think Tank Davis' next opponent is going to be, or what you thought about this weekend fight. Listen, nah, it ain't Pitbull. It ain't Pitbull. It ain't Pitbull. I'm telling you now. I know. I got inside scoop. I got inside scoop. It ain't Pitbull. Oh my God. Tell you now, it ain't Pitbull. Pitbull done waited too long. You know, sometimes give you ass for it ain't Pitbull, man. Is it Gary Russell Jr.? Can I say it? Oh my goodness. Yeah, it ain't Pitbull. It's an 80% chance it's Gary Russell Jr. Gary Russell Jr. Tony, put it on a second and delete your comment. Y'all funny. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's something I don't want to see. But Frank Martin just came into fruition too. But it's 80%. It's probably Gary Russell Jr. Something I don't want to see, but hey, Frank Martin. It ain't Pitbull Cruz. And let me tell you, I got people inside. I know a lot of people training with his brothers and stuff like that, man. But I ain't even asked them. You know, I just got a little bit worried. But what I knew what it was when Coach Calvin said, people keep calling them out, keep calling them out. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you're asking for. You know what I mean? Be careful what you ask for. So, you know, people still might say, but this ain't going to shock you. So Pitbull is not going to see. Coach Calvin gave you a hint. Fuck face. Pitbull is not going to be a shock. You know what I mean? He said, this is going to shock you. You know, I called Cherry Pick when Haney was going to fight him years ago. I'm going to have to stay consistent. Well, we'll see. You know, we'll see, man. You guessed correctly, fuckface. Y'all stupid. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Oh man. And all these stupid people going around talking about it's gonna be Keith Thurman. Oh my God. That's my guy. Fuckface. Who would pop with the drop, nigga? They both under a DMV. They should fight there. We don't get too many fights there. No. They can't fight here, fuckface. Oh, no. They cannot fight here. It will be fights in the stands, fights outside, DC, Baltimore, guns, knives. Nah. Take that shit to New York or Vegas. You cannot have it in DC. Oh, you cannot have nowhere near here. You know what I mean? Of course they did. What's going on, Teach? Yeah, man. But that's going to be that or Frank Martin that just came into the mix. I'm understanding, man. So I don't think Tank want to fight Pitbull. I think Coach Calvin want to fight him, but, you know, just to Tank to knock him out because it's just itching Coach Calvin because Pitbull went 12 rounds with Tank, and remember, Tank hand was like this, swelled all the way up. So, you know, he just want to knock. But people don't want to see Pitbull. The man, it'd be a good Mexican crowd and all that stuff. Don't nobody want to see that shit. I don't. To me, Gary Russell is one of the best fighters in boxing talent-wise, but he's never active, so he don't get the ball rolling. Yeah, 1,000% correct, fuckface. But let me ask you this: is it his fault? Is it his fault? Because me being the DC knows ain't nobody want to fight him. And if I'm wrong, correct me. None of the Carl Frampton, none of them dudes wanted to fight him. So, like he said, the only thing he could do is fight his mandatories. The only thing he could do is fight his mandatory. Then nobody back then when he was like that, ain't nobody wanted to fight Gary Russell Jr. Nobody. Frampton, Leo Santa Cruz, none of them dudes. None of the dudes wanted to fight him, so he had to keep fighting his mandatory. And if I'm wrong, you know, tell me. I know I'm not wrong. Gary Russell Jr. was one of the baddest mans out there. He was one of the baddest fighters out there. You know what I mean? But a lot of people ducked him. A lot of people ducked Mr. Gary, West Virginia. And I'm going to shout out Mr. Gary, West Virginia, and hope, he get 2 big fights, 2 big ass paydays and retire. You know what I mean? You're getting at that age, man, it catch up with you in the long run. It really catch up with you in the long run. But I'm not going to blame him for being that much inactive until he starts cursing out Floyd Mayweather. Once you start doing that, that's when you really wasn't going to get no fight. Then Floyd just called Al and said, you see how he disrespected me in public? That's one thing I didn't like about Gary, calling Floyd out like that. You think he gonna let Tank fight you and you call him bitch, motherfucker, you sucker ass nigga, all that DC gangster stuff we do. But, sometimes you got to be smart. You got to be smart. And it ain't get you no fights. What did it get you? Nothing. They sabotaged you when you beat Missouri with one hand. They took the belts away from you. So that's happened with that. But you never know. You never know. Partly, yes, top fighters do duck him, but why he not doing the Winky Wright method, where top fighters duck him, but he fought lower rank opponents actively and would worldwide to build a name. Well, he already had a name, so he ain't had to fight. How much lower fighters you want him to fight? He fought 126. You talking about lower name fighters? They still didn't want to fight him. You're right though. We both agree, really, because you can blame him to a certain extent. To a certain extent, you didn't. You know what I mean? What's the difference between Gary, aka Gary, and Keith Thurman? What you mean? Oh, the way both of them inactive and stuff like that. I mean, Gary just got hurt. Keith was hurt. So really, they're about the same thing. They're about the same age too. So Gary probably got Keith by a year, I think. But both of them been inactive. But Keith ain't cursing, people out and all this stuff. Keith looking for the right fight. Gary, leave people wanted to fight Keith. Keith just looking for the big money fight. Ain't nobody wanting to fight Gary. Winky Wright was fighting in France, England, Germany, and many states in America. Yeah, but Gary wasn't going all over there, Chad. I know that's my boy, Winky Wright. I fuck with Winky Wright. Yeah, both inactive and both looking for a payday. Yeah. But Gary deserved one, even though he get, most of his fight people. Gary made a lot of money. Gary don't buy nothing. Him and Keith, both of them cheap, they don't buy nothing, but, they want bigger paydays, of course. Keith Thurman high payday when he fought Manny Pacquiao, 8 to 10 million. So, but Keith still drive a Prius. He don't spend no money. But, but Gary was still wanted all that wreck. Remember, he went through all that, taking Leo Santa Cruz father hat off and all that shit. Leo still ain't want to fight him. Carl Frampton, the other bum over UK. None of them UK bums wanted none of that Gary West Virginia smoke. None of them. They do all that. Hey, Carl Frampton, all them bums. They did all that talking. They scared a little 4'9" Gary Russell. Oh man, I'm pretty sure X can rank 15 will take a Gary fight for the money. Yeah, man, that's right. That's now though. Gary is way big to me. I love him. My boy's DC, but I call it like it is, man. I think he just needs 2 big fights and retire. How much more can he do, man? How much more can he do? And if I'm any youngin' right now, I try to take him. You beat Gary West Virginia on your resume, man. Shit, that's a big accomplishment right now today. If you beat him, right now today, that's a big accomplishment. Oh my God, Cop Killer in the building. Little Buddy Mars and the people that joined the live stream. What's up, Cop Killer? What do you guys think about this weekend fight, man? Like I said, I already talked about Richard Hitchins. I think he did pretty good. He just born. He fight like Shakur Stevenson. I told y'all that shit. And the ring announced, and the guys that were calling the fight said the same thing. Big Zang, I told you he won't knock Joe Joyce out. Joe Joyce is the done. He's not the juggernaut. Joe Joyce is like Anthony Joshua now. Punch, every time somebody throw a punch, he's jumping. He has no punch resistance now. He's done. Retire juggernaut before you get yourself hurt. He need to retire. He don't even look right no more. Coming in 280, slow as an ox, man. I mean, you literally could just stood like this and see his punch coming. And the thing about it, man, Eddie Hearn do not save these UK fighters from themselves, man. Joe Joyce should be done. What's my guy named? Always giving people the hamburgers, man, the cheeseburger. I can't think of his name right now. He should be done. I mean, Zang is a style nightmare for Joe. Exactly. Dershot Sword, he should be done. Dylan White should be thrown out of boxing forever. You let 3 fighters right there in the UK should be gone. They should be done. And what you guys think about Conor Benn back? Conor Benn got to go back down to 47, man. He must stay away from 54. He ain't got the pop knock them dudes up. After that dude he fighting, that dude had a Canelo chin. Conor Benn hit that nigga with the kitchen sink, and he still couldn't knock him out. Dylan White is white privilege. That's a good one. I like that. I like that one. Fuckface. He said he white privilege. He's a blessing with tongue. He looked great. That guy was tough as hell. Yeah, he did. I ain't gonna lie. Conor Benn looked good. He did look good. But he got to move back down to 47. He can't make them 54 dudes, man. He got to go back down, man. He have a good chance at 47 with some of them dudes, man. But, they're going to think he's still on them droids, so he ain't going to get no real good fight, man. He ain't going to white privilege Dylan. Yeah, man. I kind of been impressed me, man. Been out there long, man, come back in the ring. That dude, man, he was hitting that dude, but punches would have knocked a lot of motherfuckers out. That dude, hey, he kept coming. Hey, Mickey tell Rocky, you hit him with everything he can. No, Apollo trainer told Apollo, you hit him with everything, but he kept coming. He not good for you, champ. That dude kept coming. If he had any kind of talent, he kind of might have been in trouble, man. Because if a dude can take them punches, man, for some of them dudes, man, you might be in trouble. You ain't got no second or third option in your repertoire. Dylan White didn't cheat the first time, though. Only the second or third this time against AJ. I don't understand, man, why everybody keep trying to take drugs when they about to fight Anthony Joshua. I don't understand. I mean, do they hate that man that bad? They want to hurt that man in the ring, kill that man in the ring, man, like Big Baby Miller. I mean, he messed his whole career up. Biggest payday with 50,000 drugs in the system, man. Do you hate a man that much you want to get drugs in your system, put all them steroids in his system, and possibly kill the man in the ring, man? I mean, is it that much hatred? It's crazy. They need to stop it, man. They really do need to stop it. They need to stop banning these dudes, man. Banning ain't no third and fourth chance in boxing. Ain't no third and fourth chance at all. Cop Killer say Joe Joyce is a big and soft just like AJ, and neither one of them have any real knockout power. Nah, I don't know about that. Anthony Joshua got knockout power. I don't know what you're talking about, Cop Killer. Now, Joe Joyce, he never impressed me. He never impressed me. My man Boston E like him, but he never impressed me, man. They talked about punches chance, but don't mention their chin chance. Yeah? You right. If a fighter has a jaw that can take anything and can just walk you down, he has a chance good against it. I'm 1,000%. We damn man, fuck face, we vibing today. I've been saying that for a long time. What if a nigga can take that punch? And he ain't got any kind of boxing. Well, a lot of these good fighters had Canelo chin. If they had Canelo and Triple G chin, man, a lot of these dudes be in trouble. A lot of these dudes will be in trouble. Like, for instance, you know what? What's my guy name? Even though I don't like him, if J. Rock Williams, Julian J. Rock Williams had Canelo or Triple G chin, he would be a bad motherfucker. Even though J. Rock can fight. Julian J. Rock Williams can fight. If that dude had any kind of chin, he'll be a bad mother. I'm telling you now. He got the skills, he got the technique, he got the jab, he got the defense. J. Rock can fight. He just ain't got what you need. He just ain't got that chin, man. He just ain't got that chin. Shout out to J. Rock. Who has the best chin, Triple G or Canelo? I'm gonna say Triple G. Yeah, I is Triple G. Me too. I really never seen Triple G hurt. I ain't never seen Triple G hurt. I might have seen Canelo hurt. Not wobbly, but a stung or something when he fought Billboard. Yeah. Danny Garcia ugly had a better chin than Triple G. I don't know. Remember that first round, Keith Thurman hit that nigga. I'm gonna knock that nigga into Netherlands with that right hook. Nah, Danny he got lucky that first round with Keith. Almost took him out. I ain't never seen Triple G or Canelo like that. And remember, who was that? Danny Jacobs hit Canelo with a flash joint. Danny Jacobs can punch. He hit Canelo. Canelo just came back. Like, damn. Boy, them dudes got that granite in their chin, boy. I'm telling you, they got that adamantium, that Wolverine shit up in their chin, man. Yeah, man. But yeah, that's the word on the street, man. It might be Gary Russell Jr. or Frank Martin might just came in the mix. I hope it's not Pitbull. I hope it's not. We got 12 votes up in here. Say, is Frank Martin a better opponent than Gary Russell Jr.? 42% said yes. 58% says no. See, they want to see Gary Russell. They want to see Gary Russell Jr., man, and I don't blame them. As long as they ain't here in D.C., they can fight anywhere because it'd be like even Tank said it couldn't be here, even if they ever did it. You know. The fight would never, even wherever they fight at, every round, it'd probably be somebody fighting in the stands. So that's the reason they couldn't have that fight right here in DC if he was to fight Gary Russell Jr. You know what I mean? So take that shit to New York or Baltimore. Yeah, let both of them drive up to New York City. You know. And that's what that thing is. If Frank Martin, it'd be a good fight. You know, it'll be a good fight. You know, don't let that spawn shit fool you. Spawn and fight and out and not spawn is totally different. You know, spawn and not spawn is totally different. Yeah. So he's like, if Williams the Pater can take Tank's power, he automatically wins. But that's very hard to do. Why you say he automatically wins? Tank ain't got to knock you out. Tank can outbox you. And Pitbull Cruz with one hand. You know, Tank ain't got to knock you out. You know? But that's very hard. Ain't nobody taking that. Nobody. Tank hit you flush, you going. Tank hit you flush, and then you know he coming back with another flush joint. You gone, man. Tank got that inhuman shit to be 5'5", 135. That little nigga punch, boy. God gave him a talent, real talent. Tank won't be able to keep up with that output. No, oh no, oh okay, I got you. You trying to say he'll weigh him down? Yeah, yeah, but them body shots Tank gonna throw at Zepeda. That'll slow all that output down. Hey, fuck face. Zepeda coming that joint, throwing 50,000 punches. Tank just throw 5 body punches around. Boom, 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 boom. Next thing you know, Zepeda punch go boom, 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 boom. The Tank throws some more. Boom, 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 boom. Then the next round, his output go boo, boo. And Tank knocked that shit down real quick. Oh, man. Shit, don't say that one hand too loudly. Richard will appear. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're right, Tony. I say one hand and Richard be up in here real quick, man. How did they start the fight? You know, but yeah, man, it was some good fights, man, you know. A lot of the stuff I predicted, man. Like I said, I got to give Richard Hitchins. I told him he had to beat him to death, and he basically beat him to death. But like I said, I just don't like that Richard Hitchins don't got the killer instinct. He ain't got that killer instinct, and you need that. Yeah, you need that in boxing, man. He gotta get it together, man. You know, stop it. I know what he did get from Shakur Stevenson. Oh man, that man hit hard, man. That man hit hard. You know what I mean? That man hit hard. That's exactly what he get from him. Yeah, that man hit hard. Oh, we got the crybaby up in here. The whining HLD up in the building. Watch out, fuckface. HLD up in here. Yeah, man. Hey, JD, what you think about this weekend fights, man? What you think about this weekend fights, man? You know, I always told y'all, I got them all right. I got them all. Even Conor Benn look good, though. Conor Benn look good. You know, did they have drug testing? Did they have drug testing in the Conor Benn fight? This is how I scored the Hitchins and Zepeda fight. 4-0 for Zepeda in the first 4 rounds, and the other 8 to Hitchins, 8-4 for Hitchins. You gave Zepeda a round? See, what the hell wrong with you? Man, I ain't seen Zepeda win one damn round. Hey, JD, you gave Zepeda a round? I ain't see that man win one, maybe one. I ain't see him win nothing. That was a shutout. That was a born shutout, but it's a shutout. You know, man, I got something to ask y'all too, man. Oh, one day I'm telling you, y'all know I gave Zepeda the opening round. Oh, okay, you get on the first round. One day I'm gonna go on Twitter and just go curse everybody out, man. Why do people keep saying I hate when people saying people duck Devin Haney. When you say that, it just bothers me for some reason. I'm like, why in the fuck will you duck Devin Haney? What can Devin Haney do to you to make you duck to him? Make you duck him? I mean, people keep saying people did got duck Devin. They duck Devin. Man, why? Stop the cap. Why would you duck this dude? What, are you going to jab you to death? You know, he's going to jab you to death? You know, y'all be acting like this man got a hell of a resume. No hate. He fought the old Lomachenko. That's it. No more on his resume. No more on his resume. The man fought the old Lomachenko, and I thought he lost. So stop with the Devin Haney people ducking this nigga. Stop it. Y'all on nuts for nothing. Get on my nerves with that bullshit, man. He said Hitchins was on the rope a lot. Zepeda had more effective aggression, but he slowed down a lot. Man, I ain't seen none of that teach. Well, most time I was doing like this. Head almost hitting the table watching that bullshit. Hitchins is young, first-time headliner. Did great boxing, boring performance. He will learn from it. What judge him too hard yet? Oh, no, I mean, he's all right. He's all right. I don't dislike Richard Hitchins. I'm just judging him in terms of him and Shakur Stevenson fight just alike. He just not aggressive. That's the second or third. That's his second fight. I seen Richard Hitchins could have took the dude out. He could have took him out. If you HLD, if you ain't got the aggression now, you're not gonna have it. If you don't have that killer instinct now, you're not gonna get it. You just can turn it on, turn it off. You know, you get a man hurt, try to take him out. Control aggression. That's all. Control aggression. If you want people to take you serious, get in there and start taking these people out. People love knockouts. Why do you think Tank is the face of boxing? People love knockouts. People love knockouts, man. If he'd have knocked some paid out, that'd have been a big statement there. The last fight was the last one or the one before that. He couldn't knock another dude out. I mean, he's just not aggressive, man. He ain't got that killer instinct. You know, he like Shakur. You know, well, I'll point you and leave it at that. I don't need to take no chances. I don't need to take no chances. If you go control aggression, beware about, you know, when you're staggering a dude and stuff like that, man, get in there and do what you're supposed to do. These dude, man, I'm telling you, Tony stupid. Tony, what did you say, Tony? Tony said he's aggressively boring. Oh my God. Yeah, fun entertainment. We going through the weekend, baby. We going through the weekend. HLD was one of them dudes that thought Tank Davis was going to fight Keith Thurman. Oh my God. Let me find out HLD was one of them dudes. Yeah, let me find out he was one of them dudes, man. Score learned after the Nakatiya fight. Promised to do better and has been stopping guys since. Yeah, but you know, he ain't stopped no A-level opponent. He ain't stopped no A-level opponent. Get out of here with that one. He did something all right. What's up, Adam? What's going on with you? I said many times before, Zang best Joyce again. The Fury would dub Zang. You'll see. Fury ain't fighting nobody, Adam. Fury always said it's in for the money now. Matter of fact, if the WBC right now take that belt, he wouldn't care. If the WBC right now take that belt, he wouldn't care. You know, he always said after this fight, he's going to try to fight John Jones. After this fight, he going to try to fight John Jones. You know, that's crazy. But, you know, it is what it is. I don't understand why they keep letting him hold that belt. He always say he don't care about it. He don't care about it. If you actually say you don't care about the belt, you're going to try to fight another MMA fighter. Why are they letting you keep the belt there? You know, but then, you know, the WBC be on their own shit, man. Y'all hit that like button, you know. Come on up in here, man. Tell me what y'all thought about this weekend past fights. And who's next for Gervonta Tank Davis? Who is next for Gervonta Tank Davis? Conor Benn look sharp. Nah, Conor Benn look sharp. 1,000%. Me and Fuckface just saying that. But not at 154. Even though I know everybody ain't got the chin that dude got. Conor Benn need to move back down to 147, man. He need to move back down to 147. He really do. He need to move down to 147, man. That stuff, man. Dante, what's up, champ? Mr. Gary Russell. That's what you want to see Tank fight? Tank fighting that, Mr. Gary Russell Jr. All right. Cause Dante was probably one of them dudes thinking Tank gonna fight Keith Thurman. That well, I went off on this one dude. I said, do you really think that? Yeah, I mean, if you think that, you got to be the dumbest person in the world. Stop listening to these people. Y'all hit that like button, man. Hit that like button, man. Stop. You gotta be the dumbest person in the world. Think that. Yeah, but I'm telling you, Conor Benn impressed me. Conor Benn look good. Conor Benn look damn good, HLD. He look damn good. You know, He just gotta leave them drugs alone, man. He gotta leave them. You know, you gotta leave them drugs alone. Cause they catch you one more time, they need to be banned. I'm tired of these dudes and these drugs, all these dudes overseas. They're always getting caught using drugs. Stop using it. Ban their ass. UK, man, I'm telling you. Eddie Hearn need to stop it, man. I named 3 fighters that need to retire from the UK. All 3 of them heavyweights. All 3 of them heavyweights. Tank versus Russ, another quick fight for the so-called face of lightweight. Yeah, he is. It is what it is. You know, I understand we as fans, we want these fighters to do what we want them to do. But everybody got to fight. Who you want him to fight? Right now, everybody has a fight. Everybody got a fight coming up. So HLD, who do you want Tank Davis to fight? He's going to fight in December probably. Who's ready to fight Tank right now in December? I'll wait. Do I got to put my Jeopardy music on? Do I have to put my Jeopardy music on? Is that Eddie Hearn the plug? Eddie Hearn would not. Eddie Hearn gonna wait till one of them dudes die in the ring and then tell him. Dirk Chisora, he should have been retired. Dylan White suspended for life. The juggernaut Joe Joyce, he need to retire for. He punch drunk now. You know, he's done too, man. So them 3 fighters right there in UK alone is done and need to be done, man. Need to be done. I'm waiting on HLD to tell me who he wants Tank to fight in December. Everybody got to fight. So let me know. You the promoter. You the promoter. Who you gonna put Tank up with at 35? Let me know. You know, cause we be saying some crazy stuff. I just want to know. I ain't talking about the past. I'm talking about right now. Who do you want to see Tank fight? I mean, everybody got a fight coming up. Every single body got a fight coming up. See, I mean, that's why a lot of you dudes not promoters or managers. But all you do is yap, 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 yap. Just be a fan. That's all. Just be a fan, man. That's all you need to be, HLD. Just be a fan, man. You know, we understand, champ. We understand. You know, we all do. We all do. We understand who. No, we want these fighters to fight who we want them to fight. No, but like I said, who do you want him to fight at 135 in December? I ain't heard nothing. Oh, man. Oh, boy, you look on, feel like putting my Jeopardy music on, man. Yeah, y'all hit that like button, man. Tell me what's going on. Tell me what you thought about this weekend past fights, and tell me who do you think Gervonta Tank Davis is fighting next, man? You know, is it Nakatani? I mean, not Nakatani. What's my guy name? My man in Japan. Oh, man. You know, it can be anybody. It can be anybody. You know how Al Hammond do shit undercover. You know, you never know. It just sneak up on you. Well, you know, I put you see the thumbnail. Frank Martin is up there. Look, I know who it is, but I'm gonna let y'all find out for yourself. I gave you hints, but y'all think y'all know everything. Yeah, man. Tank versus Marco Tiller. Man, why would Tank fight him? Why would Tank fight him? What do Tank get out of fighting him? Now, Frank Martin is possible, still possible. But the other guy, what do Tank get out of fighting him? So nobody out here know this guy. Nobody. No boxing fans out here. See, it got to be realistic. You can't just name fighters because you know him and a lot of hardcores know him. You got to name a fight that's going to be realistic. Realistic. You know, that fight does nothing for Tank in terms of money, and none of that stuff. None of it. It does nothing. Don't nobody know the guy. So that just, you know, that would be a waste of time. You know, it would be a waste of time. Tank should fight that duck fight. Yeah. It might be possible. It might be possible. I'm acting like Coach Calvin now on the show. It might be possible. It might be possible. But I'm giving y'all a hint, man. It's somebody who's been calling them out, calling them out. And now, hey, you might get what you want. You might get to what you want. Let me tell you something. Hey, Dante, right now, let me tell y'all something. If breaking news break out tomorrow, right, and say Javante Davis is fighting Teofimo Lopez, HLD will have a heart attack. He'll have a heart attack. Taking his supporters a whack, any that smells like an ass whooping. Yeah, okay. Well, it can be whack, it can be smelling like an ass whooping, but you know what? It's a business. You know this. It's a business. Yeah, everything smells like an ass whooping until you get in the ring. Everything smells like an ass whooping until you get in the ring. Many done tried, but none of it happened. None of it happened, man. It never happens. Right now, it's just, I hate to say it's the business. He's not going to fight nobody, don't nobody know. Now, just because you say it's going to be an ass whooping, that don't mean it's going to be an ass whooping. Because your credibility is shot. Your credibility as judging fights is shot, old man. He know what I'm saying when he say old man. He about to curse me out now. Done there. The only nigga in the world thought Donnell was going to win. Oh, my God. Your credibility is shot, man. But y'all come on up in here, man. Come on up in here. The rumor mill is swirling. I'm glad I told y'all a long time ago Keith Thurman and Tank Davis wasn't never fighting, but y'all ain't never believe me. HLD probably thought they were fighting, but y'all wouldn't believe me. I told you that fight would never happen. Tank told you the fight wasn't going to happen. But you let these YouTubers, they come in here, just say anything. Any YouTube channel say anything. Y'all niggas run with it. Y'all run with it. You run with it. Boom, boom. Yeah, keep them. Javante Davis, keep them. Stop and think before you react and type. That's the new word. Stop and think before you react and start typing. Everybody knew, well, real people knew that fight wasn't going to happen. But, some of y'all was still holding fast, and that's it. Y'all still was holding fast for that. But, nah, that wasn't it. Benn needed his eggs. That's why he ain't get the knockout. That dude he was fighting had a hell of a chin. Benn was hitting that motherfucker with the kitchen sink, elephants, rhinoceros punches. That dude will not go down. He wobbled him. He had him, but he couldn't finish him. And he got his shit back together. That thing, that chin just started again, man. It just started again. But Benn looked good, man. He looked quick. I like his little side steps, man. I like when he pivot and shit like that. He's a good fighter. He just needs to stay off them drugs. Benn is a real good fighter. He just needs to stay off them drugs, man. Yeah, so y'all come on, man. It's Monday night. Y'all better come on up in here. Yeah. Y'all want to talk football? Come on the NFL, on the Rebuttal Entertainment on Sundays and get them smoke. Go like the stories that I just put up, man, in the NFL for the NFL on the Rebuttal Entertainment. Oh, that joint be spicy up in that mother. So we do that Sundays, 11 o'clock Eastern time, man. Yeah, HLD was in there hating. He was up in that thing hating. Yeah, man. So, yeah, but Benn gonna be all right, man. I don't think his weight class is 54 though. That's just my opinion. I think he need to stay at 47. Somehow, some way, you need to burn some more of the muscles, man, and go back down to 47. I don't think 54 is his calling. Because if he fight a dude that can take them punches and actually fight, he gonna be in trouble. He gonna be in trouble. So, oh man, But he did what he had to do, came back and won. Now he calling Chris Eubank back out again. You know, he calling Chris Eubank out. But hey, I don't think Chris Eubank won, I don't think they're gonna fight. Conor looks so small against that guy. Yeah. All them guys at 54, if he stay at 54, gonna make him look small. All them guys at 54 gonna make Conor Benn look small. You know, he's just a small guy, man, fighting them big dudes. Somehow, some way, he need to try to make 147, man. Like I said before, I don't think 54 is good for Conor Benn. I just don't think 54 is good for him. I think he need to stay. I think Conor Benn need to stay right where he at, man. You know what I mean? What's up, HLD?
What's going on, my man?
What's up, champ?
I don't know about that, man. I mean, if he look good, man. If you can take it, bring it. I don't have a problem with him being at 154. 154 is looking to be a hell of a division.
It's already a hell of a division.
Oh, but once it starts heating up and throw Conor Benn up there too, I don't have a problem with it. But
small?
The guy was 6'1" that he fought on Saturday.
I ain't even talking about height. I'm just talking about size.
No, man. He's got punch. He's got punch. That's the equalizer. The guy's got punch and he's got skills.
Wait a minute. Let's back up. Do he really have punch?
Oh, he got punch. He got punch.
I mean, facts over feelings. Do he really have punch?
Yeah, he does, man. We ain't gonna say he doesn't, man. You can hear the shots. To expect to be snuffing people? No, man. Who's snuffing anybody out at 154? Nobody.
Maybe you don't understand what I'm saying. He was knocking people the fuck out when he was on them drugs.
No, so man. He doesn't have 100%
we gotta speak it though. We gotta speak it. He was on drugs.
No.
See, man. So we can't tell the truth on the show.
Because he doesn't have 100% KO ratio. It's not like that.
But we don't really know when he started it though.
Well, yeah, but we can say that about everybody.
Well, we can't say about everybody. Who tested positive?
Oh man, come on! Just because you get away with it doesn't mean
Exactly. So Terence Crawford on drugs?
I don't know. I don't trust anybody.
I'm just asking.
I don't trust anybody. That's my take.
I got you. I feel you. Ben need to go to snack with Crawford.
I will not be surprised by anybody popping dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, Devin Haney hasn't signed a contract, and he's only going to sign it only to the last minute. Come on, man. That smells fishy to me. Everybody is on something. So I'm not clearing nobody from the because the game is just too it's too money driven, man. I mean, it's just like any other sport.
I understand. I'm with you to a certain extent. I think some fighters do have dignity and wouldn't want that stuff tarnish their career. Just some fighters. It's a small, maybe 35% that wouldn't want their career tarnished like that. But I do think if people thought and knew they can get away with it,
man, the 14 from the 80s, they were all on it.
With the proof.
Look at them, bro. That's all.
I don't go by that, Shawty.
I do.
They can take you to court for slandering their name.
Yeah, well, go ahead.
I'm just saying. That's hearsay.
You know what I mean? I don't believe that the sport is so clean. So anybody who pops, I'm like, well, you know what? It's a business. I get it. You know what I mean? And you make the more you win, the more money you make. Simple as that.
Yeah.
So, it's only cheating if you get caught.
Yeah, you're right about that.
So but I think anyway. But yeah, bro, Conor Benn was.
I like
banging the shit out that dude, and to the Mexican Iron Man because that young kid took some punishment, bro.
That motherfucker had Triple G and Canelo chin mix.
Oh man, I mean, he's 24 years old, man, with 38 fights.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I hope they take it easy on the young man, and I think he's got a future, man. He just they gotta ease him in. I think that they fed him to Conor Benn, bro. That was kind of brutal.
Yeah.
But anyway, but I thought Conor Benn looked sharp. It just proves that if you're a gym rat, he's a gym rat.
Hmm.
That's what he proved on Saturday. That he's not doing the Spence thing. That I'm only gonna start practicing when training when I got a fight lined up. No, you got to be ready 24/7, and that's what Conor Ben proved to me on Saturday. That he's a gym rat. He's dedicated, and the motherfucker speaks Spanish too, man. I'm like, what? And
Oh,
then
Tuesday,
and not
Black
no
Card
gringo
got a letter
Spanish.
for slander. Who said Black Card a letter? Well, he do be talking big shit though.
Got a letter from who? Who did he accuse?
I don't know. He talk a lot of shit though. So
Oh, he probably accused Victor Ortiz,
I,
Virgil Ortiz. I mean,
I
mm,
wouldn't bypass that shit. He talk too much shit, man. Everybody,
but that's
he
part of the
trying to
game.
talk his way into the ass whooping, but anybody think about no Black Card, man. So what the thing about my man Zang, man? I told him he
Oh
gonna knock that nigga
man,
out
I
of there.
loved it. I loved it, bro. He showed me. He showed skills, bro. He showed skills. That knockout was beautiful
Fake
skills.
that body left and came right
Ooh,
call.
came
I
right
like,
back.
Lord, that's cool.
Damn, bro. Face planted. I'm like, damn. I haven't seen a knockout that pretty, like set up. Like you
Mm-hmm.
saw it in slow motion as it was happening. You saw like, oh,
Yeah.
oh, oh, damn. It was beautiful, man. Good for him. Good for him. I wonder. I don't know what's taking this man to get on the scene so long. He's 38 years old. I don't know if it's because he had to pay the price for bringing just the silver to China in 2008, and they said, "No, now you got to pay the debt, motherfucker. And you got to pay the debt. You need to bring gold." And so because he's 38 years old, man. He's on that last leg. But
Yeah.
whatever medications they got to because he was on his way out with some high blood pressure and some other issues like
Mhm.
a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, and he's been looking great lately. So hey, great for him. The Juggernaut, if he just wants to get paid to be a body, he could do that. But
I don't like that. I just don't like no fighters doing that shit no more.
that's what I'm saying. Other than that, bro, if you're set well, then I think it's time to retire.
Yeah,
It's time to
cause you can
retire.
tell he got that Anthony Joshua in him now. He talks
Yeah.
about.
Oh, I got Big Bang Zhang beating AJ. I got him beating Wilder. And the only two guys that's gonna give it to him for real is gonna be Usyk and
Usyk ain't beating him. That movement here, man. Usyk got hit by Anthony Joshua. Big Zang going to hit him. I don't think he can do it. Only reason I don't got him beating Wilder because I think he's too slow.
I don't think that Wilder could take a punch. We have to see that.
Well,
That's
shit.
why
Who can get that punch off first?
I think Wilder get hit first.
You think so?
Yeah, I think Wilder get
T
hit
say,
first.
yeah, if the Virgil Ortiz sent him a letter.
Yeah, because he accused him of doing steroids
Yeah.
for
See?
the problems he was
Yeah, I
having.
think whoever get caught first, they go down.
But good man. I loved it. I loved it. He's got a personality, man. I like him,
Yeah, I
man.
seen him going in the dressing room dancing and shit. I was like, look at Big
And when he
Zang.
speaks, bro, he sounds like he sounds like a serious motherfucker. Like, yeah, I'm gonna. I liked it. I like. He has an edge. He's got a chip on his shoulder. I liked it. You know what I mean? So we'll
I
see,
got
man.
I got a good one for you. What you don't like about Richard Hitchins?
I didn't want to judge him too hard. Everybody's been on him. I think he's at that learning curve where Shakur had understood that this is not only boxing, it's not the Olympics. You have to entertain, and if you don't entertain, people are not going to seek you out. You're not going to make it in this business because it's entertainment first. So hopefully he learns from it. I think he's only 26 years old. I think also. Um, I didn't like that he didn't take the chance to take on because I think Zapata was there for the taking to be stopped.
And that's what I was saying before you even came on.
Yeah,
He don't this the second fight that he had a nigga in trouble that I thought he could have finished him. He didn't try.
Well, I saw a lot of the pre, and it's his mindset.
Yeah,
He's got it in his mindset. He says it.
yeah,
I don't want to make a mistake. I don't want to make
yeah.
a
The guy
mistake.
punches hard, man.
No. But even before the fight, he was just saying that he has a problem with making mistakes. You don't want to make a mistake. He wants to be untouchable, and that shit will then fuck up what you got to do. I mean, yeah, you get a win, but if you don't win in spectacular fashion, who's gonna want to pay to see you?
And that's what I said earlier, man. I say really knockout cell fights. You know,
Dominating
aggressive.
performances, like if he's beating the shit out the guy, like pop, 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 pop,
Yeah.
pop, like damn, steal on the guy. All right, yeah, I'm okay with that. I love it.
Yeah.
But if you're not gonna do that and you're hesitant, that's a problem. The other thing I didn't like, I don't know what fuckery was going on in his corner. There was one of his guys had somebody on the phone and giving. I don't know if that was the commentary saying that was Mayweather, and if that's Mayweather, man.
Nah, it wasn't
not
Mayweather.
you, man.
You know what I think it was? I think it was between Shakur Stevenson and Tank. That's what I think it was.
Whoever the fuck it was, they got that's stupid. The kid wasn't concentrated, and it just fuck. I don't want to see that fucking in the corner. That's the only two things. I still got. The kid is good. He missed out an opportunity to at least say, "Oh man, Reed just stopped him," but so did he. I'm like, okay, that would have been nice, but because the Pater looked like he was there for the taking.
Yep. Teach what you want. We ain't talking about Boo Boo Doo Doo Andre.
Yo, man, Boo Boo gonna throw a monkey wrench coming through, man.
He might.
He might throw in a monkey wrench. I'm high on that fight. I can't wait for it. Actually, I'm more excited about that fight than the Canelo Charlo fight.
Me too. What's up, Teach?
Oh, somebody on the panel.
Yeah.
No, I just came on to give my thoughts on 4 fights actually.
Go ahead. I'm listening. Hurry up.
Pretty much McCaskill and the Ryan fight. I think that was a robbery.
I ain't even said. You talking the female McCaskill?
Yeah.
I ain't said.
All right, you got to go back and watch.
It was a robbery, but I think it's a business robbery because what they did is they signed McCaskill to like a 2-fight deal. That fight was not making money here, right? So what they're gonna do is now take it back to the UK, and it'll be a headliner over there, and they'll make money, and Ryan will win. I got no.
So Carissa Shields thought the other girl won.
Yeah, Sandy Ryan. I think everybody did. Everybody thought she won easily 7-3, but I thought it was 8-2.
Oh man, I had it like 9-1.
God damn.
Yeah, I mean she got her. I mean, it is what it is. It's one of those, they're gonna make more money in the UK and they'll headline a fight over there.
Buckface say the Russian that beat Wilder to the right for the KO just came out of retirement. What the hell he talking about? Joe Joyce was scared to get hit. Yeah, he done, man. Go ahead, Teach. What other fight you want to talk about?
Nah, so I completely agree with you on the whole Conor Benn fight. Yeah, he looks kind of small for 154, but at the same time, HLD made a good point. The guy's size, he was actually much bigger, but I thought of it before that Conor looked small for 154, so he should go back to 147 pretty much. But I mean, he was landing some good clean hits on that guy, and anybody else he'll probably knock out. So I don't know.
Got to give credit to the Mexican kid, man.
Yeah. I told her I was impressed. I don't have no hate for Conor Benn. I just don't like drug cheats. But I ain't got nothing bad to say about this fight.
He paid the price, man. 18 months. You know what I mean? He served 18 months. All right, man. Just come clean every time, and we don't got to wear a scarlet letter for life. I think he paid the price with the ridicule that he got for the past year and a half.
Yeah.
And what he didn't turn into a cake. He turned in, he still went to the gym, worked out, and we saw that on Saturday. So
Yeah.
I'm willing to move forward. I'm willing to move forward.
I give
Is
credit
Boo
though, Teach. If he did, even though I don't want him to stay at 54, if he did, oh, the line of action up that motherfucker was
Yeah.
Stano, Zoo, Charlotte, shit, a
and
lot
this
of wreck, boy. Go ahead.
Virgil is gonna move up at one point to 54 or 60 at least. That's what
His
the
next fight is at
reports are.
54, and I think they said it's gonna be in November, November 4th.
Virgil Teach, yeah, he should have been moved up though. He killed
Yeah,
his at
they're
47.
gonna move him up. We don't know if it's 154 or 160.
Mm.
It's still up in the air. I think he should go to 160 personally,
Yeah, I think so too.
just for his health. And let's you're gonna be up there anyway. But anyway,
The boy ain't had no abs, man. No abs. He don't work out hard enough for me. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, his abs look like mine, man. Fuck face say the guy who beat Wilder for the gold medal just came out of retirement. Oh, okay. Lord, I don't want clean fights. I want roided freaks knocking each other head. Oh, look at Holyfield fight.
hey man, I mean the fights in the 80s and 90s, man, they were all roid raging, man, and they were hell of a fights.
Oh man, that's funny as shit though. You want them all Roy Wade? So you
Yeah.
want Anthony Joshua and Dylan White both on roids?
Hey man, baseball's never been the same since they implemented the roids restriction.
Yeah,
Baseball was
funny.
fun when everybody was roided up.
So what you think about Richard Hitchins, Teach?
Basically, I had a 4-0 first 4 rounds for Zepeda.
I
Pretty
told
much
you, I don't know what the fuck you was watching.
Yeah, I don't know how
pretty
you
much
did that.
It's like effective aggression. Like he kept pushing Regis back to the rope. Plus, he was getting in some hits here and there. Hitchins wasn't really doing anything for the first 4 rounds.
I gave Cepeda the first, and I stopped. I'll be honest with you, I stopped really counting. I'm like, this is gonna
That's
be
the
one of those fights.
that's the thing. I was watching it with a couple of other guys, and they just stopped scoring completely because they thought it was boring. But
Shit,
yeah, I
boy,
mean,
I'm telling you,
after
what happened to me. Boom, my head almost hit the table. I woke up, I said, damn, they still fighting?
after the fifth for me, like that was just completely Hitchins. Like
Yeah.
Zepeda just got tired and he just completely stopped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Zepeda's another guy may have to consider retirement, man.
So we're going to get the Richard Hitchins and what's that little motherfucker that carried that dog around?
Montana.
Yeah, Montana Love fight. We're going to ever get that?
Yeah.
Are you interested? I'm not.
I
Not
just want to say
interested.
it. I like Montana Love. Now, that one nigga I don't like. I like Richard Hitchins whoop his ass. I don't like Montana Love.
Hey, it might be a good fight for Hitchison to like, all right, man, I'm gonna
Yeah,
go for broke.
that's what I'm saying.
Go for broke.
I think I would be more interested in Hitchins and the guy who beat Montana, the Australian guy.
Oh, okay.
That was the case.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. The one when they started doing the WWE.
Yeah.
He actually lost in Mexico his last fight, but I thought he won.
I gotta look that up. Hey,
Yeah.
but you know what? That might be that sounds like a
He fought
good
on the
fight for the
Canelo
young
card.
man.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. Y'all come on up in here, hit that like button, man. I got HLD in here talking shit. As usual, hating on Tank Davis. You know what I mean? Yeah, teacher here. He waiting for Boo Boo Doodoo and Jay to do something. He might shock the world. It's a possibility because I believe Michaela Plant can go 12 with David. Doodoo Boo Boo should go. You know what I mean? 12.
He's a better
But-
boxer.
But Boo Boo run out of gas, man. That's the only thing.
I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see how hard he's been training.
Yeah, oh, they say he trained. You ain't see it going to that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I my guy's in the gym with him. He tells me how good he's doing.
Yeah, he got the mask on and everything. I said, "Look, doo boo boo."
Yeah.
So-
Lou, you already know my stance.
I
You
know.
Come back here and say I told you so.
Hey, man, I think Boo Boo's been carrying a scarlet letter for way too long, and hey, man, I hope
He
pulls
let
it
it
off.
slip past him.
How's that?
You think he let the time slip past him?
Oh yeah, I mean, hey, there's no denying the fact that he's made some bad business decisions, and
Yeah.
it's, but I'm not. Who are we to so much like forever? Oh, he's no. I'm not gonna dog him out. I hope this goes through, and that's that. I always said when he was a champion at 160, as a champion, he had every right to unify against any of the other three motherfuckers or to be dethroned, and they all ducked him. So I mean, whatever. So I mean, let's hope this fight goes. I mean, I hope this fight goes through. And hey man, if he pulls it out, good for him. And if not, hopefully it's a good showing. But we shall see.
Yeah, man. I hope my man get back in the ring December. They say he won the Shield. Say he be back November, December, man.
Who's that?
Hope, even he about 90% there, man. Jamal Charlo, he'll be back in the ring November, December. So hopefully, Ronnie sent Jamal down there to Roy. He said he needed somebody, to talk to him. Good, Roy Jones a good guy.
Hey man, you just
You
gotta
know,
do is go out there and prove it. Prove that you're a better person.
so you could, you go out there and show him what he can do, man. He needed a mentor, Ronnie said, and he suggested go down there and train and be with Roy for a minute.
I mean, Ronnie Shields himself is a good dude.
Yeah,
So I mean,
but he need to get away from here, Ronnie said, to clean his head. So he in Florida.
we'll see. We'll see.
Let's see, man. That's right, man. I'm rooting for him. But you know what? I got a pet peeve, y'all. I got a pet peeve, man. I'm tired of these fucking podcasters coming on, tweeting and doing all this stuff, talking about niggas duck Devin Haney. It just pisses me off when people say that. I just don't understand that.
They're fanboys,
You duck
man.
Devin Haney. What did Devin do to make you say, oh, I want to fuck this nigga? This nigga hit like Matisse.
He's gonna embarrass me.
Yeah, I mean, what makes a nigga want to duck Devin Haney? Oh, he jabs you to death. Bit, 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 bit.
They're more fanboys. They're more groupies than.
Or they getting paid, one or the other.
Well, look. I know for a fact. I know what Bill does. I know for a fact what Bill does behind the scenes with some of these channels.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And be telling people what to talk about, what not to talk about, and don't talk about Haney fighting this guy. Talk about this other guy, and
This I draw your audience in. Talk about this.
man.
They're gonna do this and all that. But man, let me tell you something. Ain't nobody ducking Devin Haney.
Shit,
You know what I mean?
He's the only one been ducking in the last.
I don't understand it. I just don't understand. What can he do? He asking you to me.
He's a good fighter, but I mean, he's not someone you're like scared of and shit.
Exactly.
And it's not like I mean, no, man. Nobody's petrified.
Oh, that's just my pet peeve, man. I'm just tired of saying it. When you say duck, just don't say Devin Haney. People duck Devin Haney.
We'll see, man. We'll see if he ever signs this contract.
So my last thing I want to ask y'all, man, what a hoopla. I mean, it's fight week. I don't hear nothing.
No, you don't. I think
hear anything.
I think Mel is gonna have to break out of the character that he's had in this. If Mel goes crazy this week, I think the fight will sell. He's got to go crazy this week.
Really?
Man, fuck you, because man, I want to beat your old crippled ass, bro. The fuck gonna do, man? His line's dead, motherfucker. You know what I mean? He needs to go at it. If they want to sell the fight, go at it. I think there's a little bit of hesitation because then you got to eat your words and this and that takes a lot out of as far as the mental game. You know what I mean? So if he saves face by not talking shit, hey man, I lost to one of the bus and that's it. But if you're talking shit and then you have to eat your words, that's I think there's a little bit of it. But if they want to sell the fight, they need to break out of this character shit that they've been doing, and they can sell the fight.
Because if you listen to what Canelo said about a month ago, he said, I don't need to do all that because my fight sells itself. I don't think so anymore. Back in the day, they used to. But now you look like you've been looking horrible your last 2-3 fights, man.
He's gonna still sell out. He's still gonna get it, and he's guaranteed pay. So man, I don't give a fuck. I'm getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
Charlo's the one who you want to get paid more. You got to go out there and sell, man. Go ahead and talk your shit. I don't
I
got
had
to
to
do
stop
anything.
by to show my family love. What's up, Eric?
Those
Yeah,
guys should
man.
have done it a long time ago, though. I think this week is like too late.
No, man,
Like
because
even they had
it could
like
stir up a buzz, man. A little push here, talking shit there. Fuck you, man. Da da da. You know, and whatever, man. You know, they could do a lot of dirty shit too. You know what I mean? You know, they could start the beaner talk and all that type of shit. And I'm gonna drink all your tequila, motherfucker, and all that, man. You know what I mean? Yes, it's just
but
the
it's
shit
like
talk that'll get give you the buzz.
yeah, but
Yeah.
it's like how are they gonna do that though? It's like are they gonna like go on IG? Like the press tour is
No, man,
already
because they
done,
got a
all
press
X
conference
is
on
already
Tuesday,
done.
right? Tomorrow. They got
Yeah.
to right.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's arrival. They can
Yeah.
start it tomorrow because all you got to do is sell pay-per-views. I mean, the fight is gonna sell out over there,
And that's
regardless.
the only thing HL didn't teach out on, these old fighters now, they set in their ways, man. They not gonna reach the casuals, man. The younger fighters reach them casuals, man. Then the older fighter got to get the younger fighter. Say, look, man, make them dudes turn the fight on, man.
Look,
Ever
man.
since Tank and Ryan, what fight had a buzz like that? None. I'm talking
This year,
from the press conference all the way up to the fight.
Well, I could say the last press conference that I really enjoyed was the Rolly and Tank.
Now I'm talking about the buzz, man.
But
Like
that had
from the
some
press
buzz.
conference. Yeah, you're right, but you're right. That had a buzz all that.
the Canelo and Plant had a good buzz because right off the bat they were doing that, that slapping and all that shit, and it got good.
Yeah, that had a good one too. Yeah,
It had a good buzz. You know what I mean? So it made you.
But what? It wasn't a buzz like Tank and Ryan. Now I want to see this motherfucker now. I will pump from that thing for the next 2 months, waiting for that fight. I will pump. I'm ready for that shit. People, girls,
you want to see that? You want to see that? Have Fink Davis send that contract to Tio, and we'll see that firework.
1000% correct. That fight. You want to hear a buzz? Shit, I'm with HLD 1000% on that one.
Give me 1.5. 1.5. I got 1.5 million.
Hey, look, I'm higher than you, nigga. I want 2 million.
I see that happening, man. I really do. That's gonna be a good fight. I'm gonna be shit talking like a motherfucker. Shit, then Cena doing his shit talking too. Oh man, it's gonna sell, man.
Tank don't talk, but once you talk shit to him, it's on and popping, baby.
Like as much as I want to see like the Shakur and Tank fight, I think the Tio and Tank is
way better.
And it's not only the shit, it's a better fight.
Yeah.
I think it's a better fight.
Two dudes that I think can knock each other out.
Yeah.
Tio got that pop, man. Y'all gotta stop hating on Tio. See, I'm neutral. Even though I'm a Tank fan, I'm neutral. I like Tio. Y'all niggas don't like him.
And it's not only Tio.
On Super Bowl weekend, imagine they do that fight on February for Super Bowl weekend. And they do it at that new arena, the Sphere. Oh, that's gonna sell like a motherfucker, bro.
And it's not only gonna be Tio, it's gonna be his father too. So
right.
He's gonna be in the mix.
Eric say, Mel don't need to talk. Just a push at the weigh-in. Just push Canelo at the weigh-in. That'll do it. Yeah.
Nah, bro, he get caught with a 3-piece in 2 seconds.
You're right.
Bro.
Canelo quick as shit. Oh yeah, T. Holmes is in Vegas. He said just landed in Vegas. Be safe, champ. You know what I mean? He going to the fight. Oh man.
Hey, man. Good for him, man. Have fun, man. God bless, bro. Enjoy it all the way. Be safe.
Enjoy.
Eric said, ain't nothing catch on fire bigger than that Harris and Salo too.
Yeah, bro. That shit talking
about that. That's talking about the press conference. I'm talking about like after the press conference. Every day after until they fought. I wasn't talking about that shit every day after until the fought. The press conference was just crazy. That's it.
But let me ask you guys a question. Like, how do you guys think Mel and Canelo could have sold it? I know at one point they were at like 154 together. So is this like, hey, you duck me situation?
No, right now it's just about I'm gonna beat your ass. No, I'm gonna beat your ass. I think you're a small little punk, and you've been ducking the bus. And I'm gonna and play the cards, bro. Play the narrative cards and talk that shit. It's
Well, see,
simple.
it wasn't Mel. Maul was at 54 with Canelo. Canelo ducked Jamal Charlo. He 1,000% he ducked Jamal Charlo at 54. That's when they got that franchise bullshit. That's when it all started. You know what I mean? He ain't want to fight Jamal Charlo.
Wait,
You
Mel
know
was
what I mean?
at 54 as well.
Huh?
Mel was at 54 too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, both of them, Mel and
I
Mel.
think the fights are lined up. Canelo does this one. Benavidez in May, and they're gonna get Bivol over there in September on PVC with Canelo for a rematch.
Oh, look at that thumbnail. Silver, what's up? What's going on? Oh my God. Earl Spencer Martin. Y'all be wrong for that shit, boy. Earl was fucked up, man. He beat that man like he stole something, man. What's going on? Y'all hit that like button, man. Hit the poll. I don't want no 50-50 poll. So somebody hit that damn poll and get it out my face, man. I don't want no 50-50 poll, man. You know what I mean? Oh, that's some funny shit, man. But I don't know. I'm looking forward to the fight. I told y'all before, I'm looking more towards the undercard, though.
It's gonna be fire, man. Regardless, it's gonna be a good weekend of boxing. Great undercard. You know, I'm definitely interested in that Ugas and Barrios fight. It's a come out party for either one of them. I mean, it's gonna be a fun fight. What's that other one that's on? Oh, they got that young kid fighting too.
They got Erson Luman and my guy Jose
Ramos.
Ramos, baby.
Hey man, I said it earlier. I need that kid to win because that's the future mega fight versus Andrew Zayas in about 3-4 years.
Yeah, Ramos like that, Tommy.
He's good,
I feel
bro.
sorry for Erson Luman, man.
Ramos is a good fighter. Not saying that Lubin isn't, but I think it's this kid's. It's.
But we got to get Luman credit, man. He's taking all comers off. He's
Good
taking
for
all
him, bro.
comers.
Yeah, you got to get paid like Mario Barrios is, man. I'll take them all. Bring it.
Exactly. Oh my God, Victory fans up in here. Oh, Richard up in here. Yeah, y'all always coming on late. Y'all always coming on late. Mel wasn't a champion back then. I don't think. Maul was the man at 154 at the time. Yeah. He the one talking to, where you at? Remember, he was like, where you at, Cinnamon? Where you at? That was Jamal. That wasn't Jamel. Victory Dan say we haven't seen Jamel taste the canvas since the Charlie Oda fight. Do you think Canelo puts him down with something familiar? Oh man,
I got Canelo stopping him.
I don't know, man.
I think what's gonna happen.
No, Charlo got a chin too.
Yeah, but
he got a chin too. But I don't think he's gonna be there.
Like
I think it goes 12.
Look. Dimitri Bivol, Victory Dad, gave the plan how to fight Canelo Alvarez. It ain't hard.
Yeah, but that's not who's Charlo's personality
But
is.
it ain't gotta be. Input some of that into the way you fight. In and out. I even said that before it happened. Canelo got to have the trying to walk you down and not throwing punches. When he do that, that's when you go to him and throw punches. Once he starts throwing punches, that's when you pivot to the left, pivot to the right, and back up. Every time he stops throwing punches, you go back at him. Who going to run out of gas first, Canelo or Jamel?
Getting out of gas is that one. That's going to work for like 3 rounds while he has concentration. Once he gets touched up, he's going to revert to one and be like, man, I want to go to war with this mother. I think he'll lose concentration. He's going to want to get hit. He's going to want to fight. You want to go to war. And can anybody tell me since when has Castaño became better than Canelo?
That's everybody improved, man. Come on.
No, man, bro, never, bro. Canelo's going to stop this dude.
I'm not saying he won't. I'm not saying he will, but fighters can improve, man.
It's gonna be. He's gonna hope to the game plan for just a few
there's 2
rounds.
different ways, and I don't believe what you just said. Fighters do know the difference. I'm not going to fight Brian Castano. Canelo the same way I fought Brian Castano. Come on, HLD.
He's a fighter, man. He's not a pure boxer. That's what Bivol is. Bivol is a pure boxer. That's his personality.
HLD, let me talk. Do you know what Jamel Charlo was before all that power punch and shit? Go back and Google Jamel Charlo when he was with De La Hoya and then he went to Al Heyman. He was all a boxer. That's all he did was box. He ain't never fought. See, I gotta teach you young
He
dudes.
ain't that no more.
Yeah, exactly, but he still can do it.
We'll see.
That's all he did was box.
We'll see.
That's all he did.
I think once there's some there's some action in between this fight, that's what Mel is gonna go at, man. I want to knock you the fuck out, and that's when he gets knocked out.
Victor Dad said Bill is a perfect fighter, absolutely zero wasted movement. Yeah, Bill was like that. Bill can't even get a fight because the WBC bullshit. I hate them motherfuckers, man.
Like I said, man, I think Bivol gets the fight next year in September with Canelo on PBC or Showtime. That's what's going to happen.
Richard, if you want to talk football, you got to come on to NFL on Roboto Entertainment on Sunday at 11 o'clock Eastern Time. HLD, how you like the show, HLD, your first time?
Man, it was fun, man. It was fun, man. Somebody please save Fields, man. Trey, get him out that team. Somebody save that kid, man.
Yeah, man. I told we be tripping on that show, boy. Last year, we really was going hard on that show, boy.
It was fun. It was fun, man.
Yeah, man. But I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be some good boxing matches this weekend, man. I'm really looking forward to not the Urson Lubin. My guy Mario Boyos and Ugas, man.
Ugas.
I keep telling people I got Boyos, but we'll see.
Look, the thing is that I think an Ugas, for the long term. I mean, for what's going to happen, Crawford's going to vacate the belts, so we're going to have one belt that go between Ugas and Thurman. Another belt goes to Boot. The WBO is going to go to Tio, and there's going to be the WBA that's going to go for somebody else, and we'll get unifications within that.
I'm gonna make a prediction right now. Keith Thurman fight Boots in his next year
for unification.
For whatever they gonna fight next year. Watch what I tell you.
I think Thurman and Ugas will get a belt. PBC will stretch money and make that right because there's money right there, and then Boots will fight somebody else will get a belt, and then they'll make a unification.
I think Boots about to fight Stallone. They just ain't saying nothing.
That might be, that would be a good fight if Crawford decides they're going to, drop the belts and it'll be Boots and Stanionis for the IBF. Great fight.
Yeah.
And then get the other belt for Ugas and Thurman. Bro, we got some good fights that could be lined up for next year.
HLD Tony said, glad to see you and Teach, and of course Lorenzo in the chat yesterday.
Hey Tony.
He talking about the football chat.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, man. I mean, y'all know I'm a Keith Thurman fan, but I've been hard on him lately, man. Fight somebody or retire. That's just my opinion. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the talking. You got all these young guns out here. Fight them or retire. That's just me. I'm done with it.
Yeah, I think as soon as Crawford decides what the hell he's gonna do, if he's just looking to make more money to agree to the 154 fight with Spence, as soon as that happens, those belts get dropped, and you're gonna see a domino effect of things falling into place at 147. So and maybe Conor Benn say, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna fight at 147. I'm gonna get one of them belts because I think he would be a good fight versus Boots. He would be a good fight versus Tio. He would be a good fight versus any of the guys. It'll be a good fight.
You think Tio moves up to 47?
Yeah, I think that's the main purpose of why getting becoming the super WBO is to be the first in line to get that belt at 147. As soon as it gets vacated, it becomes immediate mandatory.
Oh, I don't know, man. He got to do something at 40 first, man.
He already has.
What do you do?
Who told me what he do?
What do you do? Now, see, then you go by the jump overboard and all that stuff. He beat the champion. He beat that man was he beat him like he's supposed to. Beat him. But the man been done, man. He should have been moved up to 47 a long time ago, man.
Now we're gonna play. Now we're gonna downplay.
I'm not downplaying that. I was happy he beat him.
Who else could have made him look that way? Nobody else at 140 would have made Taylor made him look that bad.
We don't know who could have made him look like that.
Nobody would have styled on Taylor the way he did.
This?
Nobody.
You know.
Nobody, because nobody is like Tio. Nobody. Nobody at 140 is like Tio.
That's your opinion, Sam.
But I see him going up to 140. Look, I'm gonna put it this way: he's taller than Conor Benn. Conor Benn is 5'7". Tio's 5'8".
Conor Benn knocks Tio out. He better stay away from him.
I would love to see that.
He knocked Tio out.
Yeah,
Tio started questioning himself again.
Nah, you gotta stop that.
If it's the same Tio that fought Taylor, like I favor Tio.
You know,
but I think we got to be patient. It's just the landscape of boxing takes time. Once Crawford that's the thing that I hate about Crawford, the fuckery with the bullshit. Just man, hey, I want this much to change the contract. I think he's in his right. Hey, you want me to switch it? Oh, give me compensated for it. I'll give you the fight.
Well, they got to do something, man. Hurry up. So
yeah, exactly. Hurry it up. Give them another whatever it is. But what, 500,000? All right, here. I mean, I don't think it's worth that much more to switch it.
Because I can care less about that fight.
Well, it's a good tune-up fight. The thing is, I would like to see Spence outside of the car accident, which there's nothing he can do about the ramifications of that of what that accident did to him. But at least the weight cut, it was very apparent that it had an effect also on him. So if he's better at 154 and then he's able to have a better competitive fight, then good. He's gonna lose anyways, I think, but at least he'll be more competitive and it'll be a good tune-up fight for Crawford, because he's gonna need to have a little tune-up fight at 154 and see how he feels at 154.
So you call the Earl a tune-up?
At 154, yeah, man. After the last beating, it's a tune-up fight. It's a tune-up fight unless Earl can prove that he is that much better being hydrated. I mean, which I don't know how much. I know he's gonna fight better, but I don't think it's gonna change his skills.
Exactly. What can he change? He'll be a little bigger, a little not drained and shit like that.
Right, hey, I won't get stopped in the 8th. I'll get stopped in the 11th. That's it.
Victory Dad said, he said, I'm a Thurman fan because of his catchphrases.
And Thurman's a showman. You got to give Thurman his props. Exactly. He's a showman. He's a showman.
He'll sell the shit out of fight quicker than a motherfucker.
So I hope he stays at 147. I think Ugas winning would be a better fight versus Thurman for a belt. And then if we get Conor Benn to come down to 147, I think we have both 140, 147, and 54 are going to be the hot divisions. 135 is dead.
Boots Sanders and Conor Benn would be a hell of a fight.
That's a hell of a fight. That's a hell of a fight.
I've been thinking about that since the fight. I said, I'd love to see Conor Benn and Boots.
Oh, that's a fight. Yeah, I'd like to see my guy fight one more time this year. I hope. It's hard. I don't know what they're planning on. If they're either they're trying to cement something for that February weekend, so that if that happens, he's not fighting in December. But if they're not going to get nothing in February, then I expect him to fight in December with Tio. So we'll see what happens here in the next few weeks. But he needs to stay active. I believe all the fighters, they need to stay active. Iron sharpens iron. I don't care who you're fighting, at least get a fight in. I think it should be a great fight, then 2 mandatory type of fights, and then a great fight, and then, some tune-up fights in between. That's how all the greats did it back then. Not every fight was a great fight. It was one great fight, and then a mandatory, smoke the dude, keep yourself busy, and then you have another great fight. So
hopefully we'll see him, man. Hopefully we can see these fights come, man. I love to see them, and Stephen Espinoza said today they about to put out a partial so they got some more fights coming before the end of the year.
Oh, they're gonna put out a schedule, you mean?
Yeah, that's what he said on Twitter.
Oh, okay, okay.
Like
I'm
his
glad he,
schedule
tra-
is always
he
so late though.
I'm
I don't
glad
know
he
why.
you know he cleared that bullshit up because everybody know. I mean, but
No,
yo,
I
man,
already told y'all. Remember, T, I told Keith Thurman and Tank wasn't fighting. That shit wasn't gonna happen, man.
come on, man. Thurman ain't coming down to 40.
Exactly. He ain't coming down no. He comes on 146. Tank ain't going all the way up no 147. Y'all crazy? You
Now
know.
you got the Clarissa Shields fight, I guess.
Oh man.
Man, I hope, man, give him the fight,
I
man.
wish he did take the Carissa Shields fight and just let it happen, so he can just knock
Shut it
her
up,
in his
bro.
hole in 20 seconds, and y'all can, and the whole world will be mad at him for the rest of his life, like you
Nah,
said.
man, they just need, this new generation of stupidity needs to be reminded. Like you gotta respect the man, man. You trying to
Exactly.
emasculate us men and shit. This man ain't looking for that smoke, but she wants it, bro. Give it to her, man. Give it
I,
to her, just like they
I
gave
think
it
she just,
to.
when women say that shit, I think she like him.
Man, she's just trying to emasculate him, bro. You need
Yeah,
to teach her
exactly.
a lesson like they did to Lucia Riker, man. They gave her an amateur, and he beat
Mm-hmm.
her ass and knocked her out.
Mm-hmm. Do all that talking. She say she can beat a lot. I say somebody gonna fuck that girl up. She better stop. You can't knock out these women. Why the fuck you think you can knock out a man? Get out of here. Go the fuck. Get out of here, man.
It's emasculating, bro. She's trying to embarrass men, clout
And you
chasing
never
on
know,
men.
she
Now
could
she's
put a
talking about
Keith's
Bivol
body.
now. You heard that? She's talking about Bivol.
I ain't hear what she say.
That she could beat his ass.
Don't
Why
nobody
would she
take
say
Carissa
that?
Shields serious, man. Don't nobody take her serious, man. Tony said, I think she wants him. Exactly. I think so too. That's why she always saying his name.
Nah, Clarissa, she knows Keith's like weakness, his body, so that's why she's so
Tease,
confident.
I'm gonna get up. Bye, Tease. It's time to go, chap. You talking nonsense. We trying to talk serious on here. You talking nonsense, man. That girl can't hurt a girl. How she gonna hurt him?
Yo, man, I just saw I mean, I don't know what's going on within the whole society here in the U.S. with respect women with their solvency of what they can do and whatnot. But come on, man, you don't be disrespecting, man. And
But
Exactly.
I
you know what
mean,
I mean? They're over here
King,
celebrating Billie Jean King beating that old guy in 1973 or whatever the hell that. I'm like, get out of here! That she was 30 years old and the man was 55. I mean, come on, are you
but
serious?
HLD, but when Canelo does it, it's not a problem, right? Canelo dares to be great, so Shields is daring to be great.
Nah, bro. You better, young man. You need some more masculinity around you, man. You
He
need some
do. He
testosterone,
do.
bro.
That's why he like Boo Boo Andre.
Come on, man.
Um,
No, it's not daring to be great. It's just
Stupidity.
unequivocally impossible.
I'm just joking about the situation, man.
It's,
Yeah, yeah, man. It's
it's
impossible.
just stupidity, man. I just laugh at it. But I love to see it. If they want to play, put them in there and let them see. What
Nah,
the time?
man.
Bring their hands and hurt them. That'll stop all that shit.
I guarantee you, I could find an amateur. I don't know, maybe go Glover, maybe something like that at
And that will whoop
130
her ass.
and at
Exactly.
135 pounds, and he's gonna steal on it. I
Exactly.
mean, let's stop the ridiculousness. And I think that the women overall need to tell her shut up. The women are the ones who need to be telling her shut up. Now you're
Sit
acting,
down.
check her because she's acting stupid.
Mhm.
No, but they want to ride with it, so then hey, you get it too.
Well, my baby, listen, Baumgartner is about to be cleared, and HLD gonna eat every word he said. Him
Please,
and
bro.
Tony gonna apologize to my baby. Yeah,
Nobody's apologizing to Bomb Royd.
y'all gonna apologize to my baby. They can't find the B sample, but that A sample was negative. Where that B sample at, Eddie? Putting that bullshit testing people up in there. Every fight right now should be tested by VADA. VADA. That's it, not USADA, not WADA, not Anaconda, none of them. VADA.
Where did you hear anything about the B sample? They were gonna test it like a week and a half afterwards. That
They
came
can't
out.
find it. That's what they say.
Nah, you made that up. You
I'm not
made that up.
making it up. They looking for the B sample. Go Google Eddie Hearn talking about Alicia Baumgartner B sample.
Nah, I don't believe that.
I'm just telling you what he said, man.
I remember when Dan Raphael had saying that she authorized for it to get tested. That was like a week and a half after the first announcement. And
Okay, well, where's the announcement at?
I just told you, Dan Raphael put it out.
Nah, where is that? I ain't heard nothing. Have you heard anything about B sample?
They're playing games. They're just doing that fuckery if they
Well,
do that.
so they playing games, your opinion. I'm telling you what the promoter, who really don't care for Alicia Baumgartner, say it's something happen. They can't find the B sample.
Yeah, right. I can't find it. That thing is labeled, encrypted, and everything.
All right, I'll tell you now. You know,
And that'll be on USADA. That'll be then on the laboratory that USADA uses over there in Salt Lake City.
Well, she's about to be cleared.
I got a reality. What you're saying? I think you capping. You capping.
I ain't capping. I'm telling you. She about to be cleared.
Hey, I've seen her pictures lately. She don't look the same. I'm just
saying. Yeah, whatever. You capping now.
hey, she don't look like that picture when she was flexing.
I just seen her, and I tried to jump through my phone.
No, we're not talking about her looks as far as like that.
I'm talking about the muscles and all that shit.
No, yeah. Look at the picture when she was calling the fight with Serrano, and she was flexing. Yeah, I want Serrano. And she was like, damn, she looked like She-Hulk there, and she don't look like She-Hulk right now.
If you know that shit don't clear that quick with the muscles, get out of here.
Oh man, you lose 10% muscles immediately stopping that stuff.
Not in 90 days, get out of here, man.
You stop going to the gym in a month, you start losing at least 10% of your muscle mass.
Well, you think she stopped working out?
Yeah, but she's not doing that juice anymore.
She never did.
Okay.
Only juice.
So didn't Marion Jones. She didn't do it. Come on, man.
Oh, man. Big Tony, they Rolly will KO Shields. She better stop playing. Oh, she said something about Rolly?
Oh, yeah. You know what? Perfect candidate. Give me Rolly against Shields.
Rolly a fighter. Rolly don't play.
Give me Rolly and Shields. I'm going to put that out on Twitter. Rolly, man. Get paid, man. Get paid.
Rolly beat the shit out of Carissa Shields, man. Hear that? But the Rolly hit like an 8, man. One of them hard ass puncher hit her ass, man.
He gonna have no mercy, bro. About women.
You know
it. Okay?
They're gonna have to pull him off. They're like, no, man, you can't do that.
Nah, man. She talked that shit, man. I'ma fuck her up.
Rolly be the perfect candidate. I'm gonna put that out.
Y'all stupid, man. Oh man, I tell you,
man, that's all I got, champ. I'll be catching you here in the next one, man.
Yeah, man. Hopefully I catch you before the fight, man. The big fight this weekend, man.
We will. It'll be a good week of boxing, man. Other than that, tomorrow we got the press conference, man. We'll chop it about it, see how it is. Other than that, everybody hit the like button, subscribe. Peace out, Rebuttal.
All right, thanks for coming on, champ. Yeah, man. Yeah, HLD and Teach, man. We're just talking some boxing, man. We're just talking some boxing. Women stop trying to be men, period. Yeah, man. But there's some interesting fights coming up, man. I tell you, man. Like I said, football show every Sunday, 11 o'clock a.m. You know, the NFL and Rebuttal Entertainment, man. You need to come on that show and talk your talk. See, a lot of people not on the show today because their team lost, but I ain't saying no names. I'm not saying no names. Their team lost. I'm just going to say the stats man. He ain't on here, and the girl that was telling him to talk the shit, she ain't come on here, but I ain't going to say no name because I ain't saying nothing about football. Shout out to them losers. The Rebuttal Entertainment, y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video each and every time we come on. You know what I mean? Yeah, all them ain't. Share the video, man, and we gonna get up out of here. Thanks everybody for coming in. Thank HLD. Thank Chief for coming on. And I'm about to get up out of here, man. Peace and blessings. See you guys tomorrow.
Don't love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mine.